first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down, Falcons.
Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Matt Ryan sacked. A loss of 6 yards.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task. I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right? And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
A loss of 9 yards.
He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a one. Set him back 5.
Still first down.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll run it with Jones. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
The ball carrier.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he fires one incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. But now it'll be 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Jameis now on first down. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
6-yard line.
Jones. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
And the Buccaneers.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Winston looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Down at the 14.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
2nd and 6.
Jameis to throw it. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Todd Gurley, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
These two teams all tied after 1.
The score tied.
From the 27, Winston is going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
After the sack on first down, Ryan. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Third and long, it's Ryan. Got a man, it's Tanyan complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 16.
The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays. How many times do we say in this game that speed kills? And it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's first and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
A first down throw for Winston. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I
would
don't even
do?
know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, Ryan. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
A loss of 13 yards. And it's third down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 9 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Tampa Bay offense and Ronald Jones leading them out. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Third down and 11.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's got Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Bradley Pinion, the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25 yards.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now it's Ryan. And he will find his man on the outside. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
6 yards on the play.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. They'll score that a 36-yard punt and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Mine's 54.
First down, Winston. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Winston's pass. Incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's get it.
So we have come to halftime, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Sterling Hawkwrichter.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mike Evans of the Tampa offense about to set up shop. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun, because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
On second down now. Bellamy, only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam through the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Push him back. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54. Blue there.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Throwing on second and long. Ryan, a very quick pass to Ridley.
Ryan's pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to fourth down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return.
At their own 26-yard line.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Winston. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. To throw, Winston. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air. because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Mike Evans, 56 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Another carry now for Gurley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the gun, Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. On after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return.
34-yard line.
Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
That's an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. But Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They've got some guys who might need a year or 2 on the practice squad. So then we'll find out if they can actually play.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Winston. Throwing right in, that's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. From the red zone now, Winston. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
Operating from the gun. Ryan. And he's got his man on the out route. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's taken to the 26. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jerk.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Winston now finding Godwin, complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
To Chris Godwin. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
in need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jameis again. And that's knocked away and incomplete. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On 1st down, Ryan. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Covered by Antoine Winfield.
Throwing again. Ryan over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The Falcons on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Ryan firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Evans once again the intended receiver, and it's second down. Winston now. And his throw is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Miller with a first down and more. The catch made by Miller. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And this Buccaneer offense, they're running away with this one. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Falcons on 3rd down. It has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First reception for him, and remember, he leads the NFL in that category here in this first month. Also has a first down.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You're not right.
To throw again is Ryan. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
A gain of 6 there on first.
To Calvin Ridley.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the Buccaneers' 39-yard line.
Again, Ryan. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now Ryan on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley.
Ryan's pass.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Atlanta.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Throwing again. Ryan. This will be caught at about the 5.
Ryan.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ryan will throw again. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Bullet good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. And he is just one reception away from 10 in this game. I don't know what they need to do defensively, but something has to be altered, does it not?
I know that whenever we tried to cover a person who's having a game like this, you're trying to vary what you're doing, trying to change things up, hoping to fool him occasionally. If not fool him, fool the quarterback so that maybe he doesn't read the coverage correctly. Right now, though, they're in pretty good sync.
Airing this one out for Evans. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Hey, we don't need no more penalties right here. Good stuff.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Pushing a foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Don't do us like that.
So that's going to push him back half the distance. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
From the gun, Ryan got his man complete over the middle. That's Carroll. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Right there, right there. 54 Mike. Hey, tight. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Mike 25. 54. Mike 54. Hey, pick your game up. 54 is Mike.
To throw again on 2nd down, Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Sterling Hoff-Richter to kick off for the Falcons.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Catch made at the 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
54 right there.
Winston here to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Winston's pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Evans once again the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
Tonight,
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
So for Tampa Bay, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the